Merry Christmas. North Pole or bust. Do we have a show for you? Well, not really. It's a slow news day, but when we say we go live at 9, we're going live at 9. And believe it or not, the world's spinning fast enough that there's always news. Right as we're speaking, University of Michigan just released a number. Producer Joe will have that up in a few minutes. I have none other than Connor B. Now, yesterday, something real special happened on the show. Every show, we ask people if you have a question, go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, ask us a question. Assuming you're not outrageous, we'll do our best to answer it. And we had someone claim their first cup, and I don't know what's going on here, if it was dirty pull or what, but we had an inside deal. Look at this beautiful family. That's Connor B, Mrs. B.
There's
There's the
there
twins.
there yep, there's the crew in their Christmas sweaters. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of tractors under the Christmas tree in about 3 days. But some people are claiming a collusion, Tommy, so I'm going to refuse the cup, right? Some people are saying I plugged it, I wanted the free cup. I'm going to be a fair player and say no, we'll have the next
You could
commenter
be a
get the cup.
politician the way she did that. That was something. That was unbelievable. All right. Slow news day, but we do have a few things to talk about. We
Yep.
overnight gold was up real big. I noticed that. The bond market yields are going down. So pretty much this continued theme that overall commodities are pretty weak. Gold's this gold and Bitcoin are these outliers that are just flinging around on the outsides. That's interesting. Um, Grains, I noticed they open, they come out real strong, and then they sell off. We did pierce $13 in Jan beans. Talk a little bit about Jan expiration real quick, Connor B.
Yes, sir. We got Jan options expiring today. Right. So if we got any Jan options on, make sure to be out of those. And we got Jan's holding above 13, Tommy, up 4.5 as I'm looking at right now. Corn did exactly like you said. We're kind of fading, sitting right at unchanged on March corn. So Jan options expire. Other thing, holiday trading hours, no night trade Sunday, will be closed for Christmas. And then we're going to have a hard open Tuesday. So other thing to keep in mind, the holiday trading hours.
Yeah, that'll
Uh,
be interesting. So we're going home. Guy, I've lost track what day it is. It is Friday, and we
yeah.
go home and we get to hang out Sunday. Nothing will open. Monday is actually Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. We have to be aware that the whole world's not celebrating Christmas. We don't want to get into religion, but we'll just switch right to politics. But when you Google what percent of the world actually celebrates Christmas, you might be a little surprised. So it may be Christmas here for people who believe in Santa, but not everyone's on the same page with
Right.
that. With
And that
that, yeah, go ahead.
no, jump into this.
Okay, well, first of all, Fast Eddie, my buddy Ed from Top Third, he says that poor Connor kid ever get a chance to talk, and that was funny. Eddie watches the show
You
every
got
day.
I gotta bump in. Wait, I gotta go this way. I gotta bump into you and talk. But
Yeah,
what we
hey,
got? University of Michigan consumer sentiment.
yeah,
What is this? Are they
69.7 versus
stealing signs again?
69.4.
Okay.
Uh, when the economy really starts to move up or down, that's a great leading indicator. That's a pretty neutral number. No big headlines, just something to put up there. Um,
Gotcha.
you know what the
It'll
biggest news is? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mentioned it on the holiday trade, the 3-day weekend, and a lot of news to digest over that 3-day weekend. Cattle on feed, which we'll talk later about. We've got our co-host Brady talking about that. Cattle on feed. We've got the weather. We're gonna continue digesting that. They're putting a little rain in the forecast down south. And the other thing is that rail situation down south, right? Is that going to get resolved? Is it gonna, are they gonna have some rhetoric where it's gonna last longer than we think? So a lot of news that we could potentially digest for that hard open Tuesday, Tommy.
Yeah, it's meeting season too, and there's all types of people, all types of need for education. I guess when I go out there in meeting season, my whole theme will be back to the basics and how do you get your information? How do you want information? The day of people writing these big old long emails and sending out, hoping someone would read it. Um, the world's changed. So we know we've been listening to our clients. Clients want more videos. We have more videos coming. Speaking of videos, I have something. We filmed a video yesterday. Joe, I'll bring that up of Tony and Brady, and they talked yesterday about the Dees Corley hogs and pigs, cattle on feed. I- This is for advanced trading clients. If you're not a client, call us. Call us at 1-855-737-FARM. Email us at info at ATI ProMedia. We'll get that out to you. After after work, we're going to go live. We have this platform, we have this audience, and people want live content. Tony's gonna talk about the hogs. Brady's gonna talk about the cattle. It'll be a very loose conversation. It won't be 9 at 9. I bet you we go a little longer. With that, we have some. We had a great video done in house today, Connor. You want to talk about
Yeah.
that? We'll pop that up.
Yeah. It was Cat and Cesar. Pull it up, Joe. Whenever he's getting to it. But Cat and our researcher Cesar Cruz, right, is doing the 12 white elephant gifts of 2023. It's them breaking down, the marketing cycle we've seen in 2023. If you get a chance, give it a watch. I think it's on YouTube right now, right, Tommy?
Yeah, it's out there. It's free to the world. Just go into the YouTube videos. Real quick about YouTube. When you look at the Advanced Trading YouTube channel, you have the videos, which you see folks like myself doing Scott the Cow Guy, Cat and Cesar, Brian Bastine, content we put out there. We are under the live button. So if you're wondering how do you watch our videos or old videos, go into the live category. Speaking of
Yep.
live, I will be on with Scott the Cow Guy again this afternoon
Good deal.
at 1:20. That's always fun going on RFD TV. They've been
Yeah,
a great partner to Advanced Trading. With
absolutely.
that, hey, let's talk with Brady with these quotes real quick, and then I want to give a shout out to Kurt at work for what he's doing with this rail.
Yeah, absolutely. So the LRP quotes, I think Brady will touch more on that on the cattle and feed video later. But when we're thinking about that livestock risk protection, keep this in mind. The quotes are good Saturday till 8:25. So, when we get that news, digest it, keep that in the back of the head if we're looking at cattle. So,
I couldn't imagine a major USDA report coming out and that you can go to the government and buy a floor. Now, Brady brought up an interesting point yesterday that we do want to say. He said most people aren't sitting around, not insured, not hedged, waiting for the report and rushing out to an agent. But it is a
right.
choice. So think of it this way, folks. It's Friday night. Your pickup doesn't have insurance. If you think you're going to go out and you may wreck it a little bit, snowed a little bit, roads are a little icy, depending on how this road comes out, you can actually buy insurance. Tony Dunker, Brady Huck, Advanced Trading, look them up on the website, call us, email us, we can get you their information. Holiday trading hours. Market's going to be
We
hard open on Tuesday, so
Yep.
we say bye. We
We'll
won't
watch
be
that.
on Monday. No,
Yeah.
no.
The
One other thing,
the
talk about Kurt Struber real quick.
Yeah, that was going to be along those lines, and the theme is going to be the logistics, right? We're talking about this rail situation down south. The other thing to look at is we have other companies refusing to ship things down the Red Sea through that Suez Canal, not necessarily pertaining to grains, right? That's more Europe, Asia trade, but that's 10% of goods going through that, right? That's going to disrupt lines if we see that continue to be closed. In other news, right, we're looking at what can we do, right, in the ag world? What can we do to get that rail shipment open? We want to see commodities flowing. And Kurt, our very own Kurt Struber, right, he's a member. I want to make sure I say this right. NGFA Risk Management. He's on the National Grain and Feed Association Risk Management Committee. So he always sends us the rhetoric, what they're looking, what they're lobbying for. So it's always good to see. And of course, they're lobbying hard. They want to see it open, and they want to see it open immediately. They're doing some stuff, really trying to get bipartisan, right? Trying to get both sides to really push the envelope to get that rail corridor open. What they're predicting, not a whole, they've been tight-lipped about their plans. They will have a call tomorrow. It looks what it's saying. So they are pushing for it. No real news yet. We're still pushing on them. So we'll see what that does over the long weekend, Tommy.
Last call. Anyone want to ask a question? We do have the question center open. If not, email us, text us, call us, whatever you want. We'll be here. Hey, if people are listening, watching, and they don't catch the live show on YouTube, they can always go to Apple and Spotify. And with that, I barely got a chance to talk. You just plowed me over. Fast Eddie's going to be happy that you ran the show. You
Yeah.
want to see my version of Mrs. Claus?
Let's see it.
Thanks for joining us. We're here every day, 9 a.m. Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.